Heyo everybody, Haku here with my review for One Piece Anime episode 812. The One Piece anime is still on fire. You know, I've praised it a lot recently, said it's been really good, and it continued on with that. The translation from manga to anime has been really great, and just the overall setup of each episode, the way we've been jumping around to different groups, the great pacing we've had lately, even if it is just a chapter to an episode, it feels like the pacing's been done very well. There's been in-canon filler when necessary, and the scenes have just been handled well. It was just another really good episode, but let's go through and discuss this. So I still think that it's great having the new opening and not having the stupid thing at the beginning. The recap this episode was a little on the longer side compared to lately, but it was necessary because we just finished a chunk of the arc, really. We just finished a little arc in the story, I guess, where it went from after Cracker's defeat to the Luffy and Sanji stuff to the enraged army. All that was one thing, this one big continuous action after action after action, and now we've finally gotten into everyone has been captured and we're moving into other things. So we kind of needed to recap all the things that just went down so that we could move on into what we're doing next. So the longer-ish sort of recap was necessary and not a problem. So Sanji is in his room thinking about his friends. Luffy and Nami are in Mont Dore's library prison. I love how the Big Mom's crew is just sitting around there to talk to them. Chopper and Carrot are still fighting the army of copies and Big Mom's crew members. Brook and Pedro find the treasure room with an army of guards there, 2 poneglyphs, 1 road poneglyph, Tamago and Commander Smoothie. Now, Tamago says that there are 30 poneglyphs in all. I guess that's counting road poneglyphs as well in that number. So 30 poneglyphs overall, 9 of them have specific info apparently, and they have 3. Then we have Smoothie juicing a lady, so that apparently would be her power to juice things, and she has a bounty of 932 million berries. So one of the higher ones we've seen was that, I don't remember if that's higher than Cracker's or not. I don't remember what Cracker's bounty was, but it should be like the second or third maybe highest we've seen. Of course, Jack still being higher. So then we have Tamago talking about how a mink pirate captain came to steal their poneglyphs 5 years ago, and now he's back. So bam, we have info on Pedro now, knowing that he was a pirate captain. He came here 5 years ago, and I'm not going to get into that too much. It's great how we're slowly given information about Pedro throughout the arc, but I don't want to get into any more. I don't want to spoil anything for anyone. Just know that it's great setup. Brook then asks Pedro to be the bait. We see Brûlé having Carrot tied up over a pot. Chopper says that Chopper's going to join Big Mom's collection of strange beasts, so now we know that is a thing that exists. And Chopper has this all planned out. He got captured in his big buff heavy point so that he can just shrink down into another transformation and then hit monster point again because he has it all timed out. Big Mom, we see, has the vent smokes in her library, shows them a manticore from Impel Down, says she has a centaur from Punk Hazard, things calling back to previous arcs. Then Judge says that there's one thing missing here on Totland, and he hasn't seen anyone from the giant tribe. Big Mom's obviously thrown off on this, showing us that it's important. It's something that's going to be significant. Perospero stops by to see Luffy and Nami while they're in that prison, and brings a Denden Mushi of Big Mom. So we're going to have Big Mom and Luffy talking next episode. So yeah, thought it was a great episode. That's everything that happened. There was, like I just went through, there was a lot of content, and jumping around between different groups and getting a little bit of progress with each of those groups helps us to have that amount of content per episode, which is why I think it's a good way to do things, and I hope that's the way they keep doing things when necessary. Of course, sometimes you need to focus on a specific thing, but in general, for where the characters are right now, jumping around works. Carrot, best girl. Big Mom's crew is awesome. I love all the different designs and powers that we've seen thus far. Montdor being able to create an entire library for her of people and animals from all over the world. We have more information on Pedro and the poneglyphs. A lot more, actually. So yeah, and the library was introduced and explained. So there was a lot of really good stuff. And basically, my main point for the review of this episode is that it was a ton of content. Not only was it a ton of content, but it was really good content. It was handled a lot more well than things in the past have been. And I'm just sort of on a high with this show lately, where for a while it seemed like there were good episodes here and there, but the overall quality of any given episode was likely to be, it's good, it's whatever. But lately, the overall quality has just shot up so much. It's like, it feels like where it felt before that Toei was just phoning it in, like, we're going to keep making episodes, but we don't really care about the quality of them because we want to keep the One Piece name. Lately, it's felt like they've really cared about making each episode the best that they can make it in the constraints of having to make an episode every single week, which is difficult to do, obviously. So yeah, I thought it was great. I don't quite want to give it a 9 out of 10, so I'm going to give it close to that, 8.75, something out of 10. Talking pots, the pot that they had carrot over, the voice was so cute. It was like, because of course from the manga you don't hear voices, obviously, but I didn't imagine it to be that cute, just a cute little pot creature. So yeah, I guess that's it, 8.75 out of 10. Can't think of anything else from the episode that stood out to me, so that's it. Thank you once again for watching. Like if you did like the video, comment down there to tell me what you thought of this episode, what you thought of my thoughts on it. Subscribe for more One Piece, both anime and manga, much more on the channel. Follow on Twitter if you want. I can try to keep you updated there and stuff for the channel, and that is it. So thank you once again for watching, and I'll see you all next time.